Excellence. This is the recognition of Italian products around the world. It is the highest achievable quality level. For centuries, Italy has been achieving all-round excellence in technical fields, in art, in architecture, in music. Drives come from all corners of the country to take part in this great collective work. At Gruppello Cairoli, near Milan, in the province of Pavia, Italiana Conduttori has been producing coaxial cables since 1968. Today it produces more than 100,000 kilometers of CAVEL cable a year. The quality of CAVEL cables is guaranteed, right from the choice of materials used for drawing the conductors. The copper wire, with a purity of more than 99%, is stretched to reach the required diameter. During this phase it loses elasticity. To recover its physical properties, it is annealed in a steam oven at a temperature of 600 degrees centigrade. This produces a conductor core of the highest quality, precision and cleanliness, with excellent elongation. All these features help to limit the weakening of the signal, a fundamental characteristic of coaxial cables. In-house drawing is an exclusive resource for a European company in this sector. 4 lines guarantee the physical extrusion of this dielectric insulation using nitrogen gas. The insulation is made using a state-of-the-art foam skin technology, which acts as a pillar of quality and consistency for the mechanical and electrical characteristics of the cable over time. The production process is monitored constantly by the staff using sophisticated measuring instruments fitted on the production line to check and assure the constancy of the diameter, eccentricity and insulation capacity. The extruded product is cooled through a process using both air and water that can be up to 80 meters long. The dance continues with the braiding. As in a dance hall, the spools twirl and whirl, coating the essential part of the coaxial cable, the shield. Shielding is done using an appropriate combination of different types of braids and weaves of different compositions to achieve various shielding grades, from B to A++, as laid down in the European standard EN 50117. The outer coating, the layer that protects the cable from external agents and weather conditions, is the sheath, which too is created using an extrusion process. Installers have to carefully select the cables according to the place of installation. PVC sheaths, for internal use, are also made using colored stripes to facilitate laying in complex distribution networks. Polythene sheaths, for external use, protect the cable from the weather. Petrol jelly added between the shield and the sheath adds a protective barrier against humidity, offering an additional guarantee for cables laid underground. Finally, the LSZH sheath is low smoke, zero halogen, and is suited for installation in fireproof safety systems. All sheaths are printed with a precise meter marking notation corresponding to the cable length. This is to indicate to installers how many meters of cable are still in the coil being used. Italiana Conduttori has been successfully producing coaxial cables for more than 40 years. To maintain the highest quality standards, the company, which is certified to ISO 9001-2008, has its own modern in-house laboratory, which is in charge of the quality process. Here, operating procedures are designed and perfected. Controls are carried out on raw materials, semi-finished and finished products. Climate tests are carried out to verify cable aging. And when required, assistance is provided to installers. It is thanks to this virtuous process of excellence that we provide a 15-year warranty with our products. The convergence of telecommunications services through TV and PC increases the field of application of LAN cables. Using cutting-edge production equipment, CAVEL products in fact today extend as well to symmetrical twisted pair cables for data transmission in local networks. Italiana Conduttori pays close attention to its cable packaging in order to assure the correct markings and integrity of the products. A highly automated department produces standardized packaging of coils and plastic reels in boxes or wooden drums for longer lengths. covering the various needs of the market. The threat of falsification may be a reason for pride, but is prevented using holographic labels. We have been focusing on the environment since the 1990s, and were the first to introduce the heat-wrapped plastic roll packaging system, drastically reducing recycling materials. With the invention of the cable box, on the other hand, we created a quality standard for the use and laying of coaxial cables, which is now universally recognized and copied, practical, professional, and eco-compatible. CAVEL products are distributed across the world. Shipping batches are optimized starting from the production of individual pallets. They often contain an assortment of products, but efficiently exploit the available space, with the different type of products clearly marked to facilitate logistics as far as possible on delivery. Its efficient shipping warehouse is able to manage orders from just a few kilometers to whole containers and trucks. Around 400 kilometers of finished cables are shipped every day. This grand orchestra requires musicians, but also a conductor, choreographers, and entrepreneurs. The interaction of all these figures leads to new ideas, and they work together to create the bond of each component of the company and its project of excellence. Italian excellence goes on, a model envied the whole world over. CAVEL. Why settle for less?